Spring in Scotland is beautiful.
This week, this shed is coming down, and the last time I took a shed down, I thought it would take a day, and it actually took a week. So let's see if 8 months working on projects has made me any more efficient. Every time I talk about taking sheds down, I get messages from people saying, Jude, you'll regret it, keep it, it's fine. But this one has a rotten base, it's in the wrong place, and I want to replace it with my chicken coop build, which I'm hoping to start in the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to repurpose as much of the material as possible because of course I am, but for now it's got to go. This shed is in pretty good condition, even the roof is in good condition, and I'm hoping that if I'm careful, I'll be able to reuse the wood in future projects.
This was the moment I realised I'd created a giant hole between me and my only way of getting down.
Can we not? You don't live here. I will beat you with my crowbar.
Just to be clear, I'm talking to a wasp and not one of my neighbours.
Go away.
Or Sven.
This is not going as well as I'd hoped. It's turning out to be a lot harder than I anticipated to get the cladding off of the shed walls without it splitting. So I don't know exactly how much I'm going to have to reuse, but I am approaching just being done with it and wanting it down now. So maybe it'll go a little bit quicker if I stop being quite so precious, because being precious isn't really getting me anywhere. I have a very small pile of stuff that I might be able to reuse. It is day 2 of shed demolition, and it would have been my dad's birthday today, so I'm having a lot of feelings, and I'm going to take them all out on this shed. Must buy a reciprocating saw. The sun's out, the skip's here, and the shed is in pieces.
After 2 days of demolition, sitting and pulling nails out of the wooden studs felt like a pretty good break. This is probably a sign I need a day off. Or a holiday.
I'm sure some of this will come in useful eventually. If nothing else, I think my dad would probably approve of all of the stuff that I'm hoarding in case it might come in useful later. This is the man who had loads of bits of cleaned up pallet wood in his garage that I inherited and made a shoe rack out of. So, like father, like son. I've had two bits of good news lately. Firstly, my planning application for the cottage renovations has progressed, and now I am just waiting for the approval of a building warrant, which is the legal permission that you need to get started on the construction of any extensions or alterations that you make to a property. It's to make sure that it meets like building regulations and is structurally sound and safe and everything. So I'm waiting for that. And also, which is more relevant to what I'm doing today, I had some suspicious areas on the property tested for asbestos, including the ash pile that I shared in a video about 6 months ago, the big pile of rubble that is behind me, and the Artex ceiling in my bedroom, and all of them came back with no asbestos detected. So I am really happy with that, and it means that I can start shifting all of the rubble from behind where the shed used to sit into the skip that was delivered yesterday, and when I build my chicken coop I can move it back a little bit.
I'm starting to realise that a lot of the work that needs doing here isn't necessarily difficult, it's just hard work. And I'm scared of many things, but not that.
I was really hoping to get this finished today, but it's reached the point where my muscles are so tired I can barely pull the barrow up the hill. So I think I'm going to have to call it a day and come back to it tomorrow. It's Friday, it's day 2 of rubble clearing, and I am ready for a weekend free of manual labour because my legs are killing me after yesterday. Okay, let's go. I'm down to my last 4 breeze blocks and I'm having to move them individually because they're too heavy to move 2 at a time. It turns out you can do hard things on your own, it just takes a bit longer. All I've got to do now is get rid of this. I'm hoping that I might be able to salvage some of the plywood that made up the floor of the shed, but the base underneath that is pretty rotten and is probably going to have to go.
I lost patience with this quite quickly.
I don't know why I didn't do this job in the winter, but I am roasting. And I'm kind of sad that I don't live closer to the coast because I'm pretty sure that nothing would cool me down faster than a quick dip in the North Sea. Some people just cycled past while I was monologuing to the camera, and I'm probably going to be known as the neighborhood weirdo if I wasn't already. Doesn't look like much, but it feels like progress, and I'll take that.
Happy birthday, Dad. Thanks for watching. If you like some bonus content, you can find me on Patreon as Rewilding Jude. If not, see you next weekend.